on Fox 61, WTIC TV, and CW20, WCCT TV. It's a weekend show that we do. I've been doing it for over 11 years, hosting it. It's always a pleasure to meet so many wonderful people. And we have two very special people joining me as my guest right now, live on Facebook, Instagram, and PTV. And that is Johnny and Marella. They are the owners of a wonderful local eatery and restaurant in Waterbury, Connecticut. And that is Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch. And Johnny and his mom, Marella, are joining me. And it's such a pleasure to welcome both of you to PTV right now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for having us. Yeah, appreciate the time.
You are welcome. We're also streaming on YouTube as well, which is fantastic. So we welcome everybody on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So, of course, you know, we're in unprecedented times right now. And you guys are well known. You've been around for many years. You opened up the restaurant in Waterbury back in 2011. You've been serving up fantastic breakfast and lunch and so much more. Tell us first, before we talk about some of the things that you're doing right now to adapt to this current situation that we're in right now with everything closed and people hunker down. Tell us a little bit about some of the history of Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch. You were telling me that your mom, who's there with you, Marella, is such a wonderful cook that you guys grew up enjoying all her wonderful food that you pretty much said to her, hey, Ma, we've got to open up a restaurant and we've got to feature your food and share it with the world, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Pleasure for restaurant stuff.
So that's what happened. That's how it really got going and off the ground, right?
Yeah, so originally my mom actually worked as a respiratory therapist at Waterbury Hospital, so right in the city, and and that St. Mary's Hospital too, which are pretty, you know, right now they're doing a lot of work for our community. You know, the hospitals are doing overtime.
God bless them.
Yes, for sure. And so, you know, it was always like an American dream for our family to open up our own business. And, you know, just, you know, traditionally Albanian women are just fantastic cooks. And I always didn't know how fortunate I was that my mom was such a good cook until I went to like eat at my friend's house. And I was like, wow, my mom cooks like a lot better than this. So, you know, in 2011, right down the street from our house that we originally lived in was a vacancy in this plaza, in the Steelbrook Plaza where we are now. And we just, you know, took the chance. We took the opportunity. And at the time, it was called the Bagel Station. We took that and we ran with it. We changed the name to Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch. And we just started. We took what they had a little bit, but they kind of had a lot going on. And we just focused on what we could do well, you know, like breakfast specialties and really just quality food made from scratch. And we didn't do too much through marketing or anything like that because my parents, they're still working their full-time jobs on the side as well. You know, that's a common thing amongst many people who start up their own business. And after that, you know, through our biggest thing was word of mouth. And so people, they would take a picture and they would post on their Snapchat or they'd post on Facebook. And people say, I'm getting this crazy food, or they'd see someone eating it. And next thing you know, people just started piling in. And it was just from there, just, you know, it was very nice.
That is fantastic. That is wonderful. So let's talk about some of the incredible things that you guys have on the menu at Johnny's in terms of, let's start with the breakfast, because I know you guys have a lot of good things on the menu. And one of the things that I love is Eggs Benedict. You've got specialty items and then all the traditional favorites for breakfast, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So the Eggs Benedict was actually my mom's idea, yeah.
Actually, we have like 3 kinds of Eggs Benedict. The one like the most popular is like the one with avocado, mushroom, like bacon. We put tomatoes, good tomatoes there, some scallion,
a little
bit of feta
sauce
cheese.
We make ourselves
the
too.
Sauce there, you know, the poached egg and the English muffin. Oh, yummy! A little bit of everything.
Everybody's getting hungry on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and everywhere else because I know I am. It's 6 o'clock at night, and I'm starving for Eggs Benedict right now.
And the thing
that sounds great, but you have a lot of other things on the menu too for breakfast, right?
Oh yeah, certainly. You know, our pancakes are really good. You know, we have quality banana chocolate pancakes. And another thing that's quite good, and we actually have a family that travels from New York once a month from Brooklyn to eat at our place just for our homemade corned beef hash. And they get it with their eggs, and it's just fantastic. The corned beef hash we make from scratch. It's not some canned stuff. It's real quality and takes time to cook, but it's worth the wait. And we genuinely have a family that comes from Brooklyn, New York, once a month. Like it's like a group of 6, and they just get it. And they've been coming for like over a year now, and they just come strictly for the cornbread hash. So everything, the breakfast, like I said, the pancakes, we make this quality stuffed French toast, strawberry cream cheese, bananas, fresh strawberries. Put that, smack it between 2 French toasts, and there you go. It's quality.
Oh boy!
Pancakes with walnuts,
yeah.
bananas, blueberry at the top, a little bit of strawberries there.
Yeah, we try to maintain a big emphasis on like the fresh fruits and the food. We don't like to have food sitting down, so we try to make it as soon as it comes out the grill, just as fresh as possible.
That is fantastic. And then moving on to lunch, even though I'm full already from listening to the breakfast, you guys are known for outstanding lunches too, good comfort food. Tell us about the lunch menu you're famous for at Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch in Waterbury.
Yeah, so we have a pretty good, we do like standard, deli sandwiches, grinders, wraps, paninis. Being Albanian, we do a lot of gyros. People like that. We take a fresh take on gyros, lamb or chicken gyros. Do quality grilled chicken sandwiches. Grilled chicken sandwich probably the most popular. We like a lot of food with avocado, healthy fats and stuff.
The salads.
Fresh salads as well with grilled chicken, tomato, standard stuff. But like again, we just try to use
salads with burgers on it.
Oh yeah, like keto. Oh yeah, we've noticed a big trend in the keto diet. So we've been We've noticed a lot of people asking for bacon cheeseburger with avocado on a bed of lettuce. So we've been trying to incorporate some of those things as well.
That's terrific. That is great. So now, you have all this wonderful food. You've been doing this for so many years in Waterbury. How have you guys been sort of pivoting? We've been asking all of the wonderful valued small businesses that we feature on PTV, how they've been sort of adapting and being flexible and sort of pivoting through these unprecedented times that sometimes almost feel like they're scripted by, it's like a 1970s movie that Steven Spielberg or Stephen King would have dreamed up, what we're going through right now, but we're going through it, of course, together. As a restaurant in Connecticut that's beloved in Waterbury and the surrounding towns, what are some of the things you guys are doing to still serve your customers? Obviously, right now you can't do it inside dine-in, but curbside and pickup, things of that nature. Tell us about that.
Well, so we've been taking, the precautions that have been provided to us, such as, the masks, try to social distance. Of course, even before this, we're constantly washing our hands. So to be quite honest, my family and I were talking about it. Before this even happened, we were pretty big on like precautions.
Being very clean.
Yeah, being very clean in the first place. I think that's why a lot of people like us. But now, we're wearing our masks. We have markers in the restaurant, as we mentioned, and customers can call ahead if they feel. Most of them feel safe enough to order in person. And like I said, our POS system is very user based, so they could just pay without even we don't have to exchange any cards back and forth, which it's quite concerning for some people, like that aspect. So we try to maintain just try to provide safety and just comfort for people. Let them know if you want your food outside, if you want to pay with your credit card right now, I'll do it for you, and then I'll leave it outside for you, whatever you like. So we just try to make everybody happy as much as we can.
Which is a beautiful thing to do, to still be able to serve the community, and because there's a lot of people that don't have a lot right now. So to be able to offer, because your prices are very good too. I mean, big portions, everything made from scratch, fresh ingredients, all served with a smile and love. So that means a lot to people. What has the feedback been from your customers who are continuing to support you as we go through all this unprecedented time together?
I mean, I've said this like countless times, and you can see it on our Instagram and stuff, but the biggest thing for us is our customer base. They're so supportive, and they've been calling ahead. We've been getting an influx of just large orders now, and people have been leaving just crazy tips and stuff like that, and never felt pressure to do so ever, but it's definitely appreciated, and people are just keeping us in our thoughts as well. They're always calling us. Some people just check in on us, like, hope you guys are doing okay. So, you know, we really appreciate them. And next week, actually, we're catering the respiratory department for St. Mary's Hospital. We're going to do a really big lunch catering for them as a thank you for what they're doing. You know, they're working really hard, and we're working hard too. So we just want
a thing to do.
That's really hand in hand.
Giving back to the community. And, you know, a lot of people are doing that. They're rolling up their sleeves. They're pitching in. People are making masks. A group of us were actually delivering food and supplies this morning to some folks in need along the Connecticut shoreline. And it was a blessing to be able to do that. And you're doing these kinds of things as well, giving back the first responders. I mean, think about all the folks that are out there, the police, the fire, the EMTs, the nurses, the doctors. I have several in the medical world in my family too, who are nurses and doctors, and they're in the thick of it, you know, in New England and New York, the grocery store workers, you guys still cooking up a storm, doing what you can, breakfast, lunch, and then helping the community. That's really what it's all about, right? And I think we're in sort of a reset right now, a societal reset, where people are starting to really remember the things in life that truly matter most, right?
Absolutely, yeah. You know, as unfortunate as it is sometimes, and I know some people are going through it worse, but sometimes, you know, you could take a moment to reflect and you kind of look at like the finer things in life. Again, you know, I can't imagine some people are going through it 1,000 times harder than us, and we never want to overlook that. However, you know, just the other day, you know, we've been spending a lot more family time together, and sometimes when you work all the time together, you get on each other's nerves and stuff. But like, you know, but now we've been taking, you know, walks around the park and stuff, you know, of course, maintaining our distance from other people and just enjoying our time with each other.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. And again, loved ones are what it's all about. And there you are. You know I love my parents and my mom, and you're there with your mom. What is it like working together as mom and son? That must be wonderful. And the other question is, who's the boss?
It's so funny because I started working for her when I was like 16. It was like my first job, and you know, the pay was quite bad.
It was not paid. We don't pay anybody in the family.
But it was a little.
You still have to take the trash out in the back, right?
Oh yeah. I got the grunt work, unfortunately, but and I still do sometimes, but I really couldn't ask for it any other way. You know, like I got it. We got in 2011. I was 16 at the time, and so like a lot of people have seen me go. I'm 25 in a couple of months, so people have literally seen me grow up through these 9 years. And I remember it would, at a certain point, it was just me and my mom on the weekend because my dad was still working his other job, and it was just me and my mom. It would get so frustrating because we get so busy, but people were so understanding. They would wait and wait. They would be like, "It's okay, guys, take your time." But I would be like, "Mom, you got to hurry up." Like,
yeah, let's go. But it works, and it's been working all these years at the restaurant. Again, you've opened up 2011. You have a wonderful website too, Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch.com. People can check out some of the great things. You're on Facebook, you're on Instagram as well. And now if people want to place an order, what is the phone number and of course your address where they would come pick it up? For people who might be watching this now, who've never been to Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch, but they're going to check it out for the first time now watching this.
Absolutely. So we're located in the Steelbrook Plaza in Waterbury, Connecticut, off Watertown Avenue, 1650 Watertown Avenue. And our phone number is 203-755-5301. Our website, as you said, contains our menu. Our Instagram also has pictures of our menu and food, so you could take a look while you do that as well. Our Facebook is constantly updated. So all our websites and social medias are constantly updated, so you could get the freshest look at our food.
Terrific. Well, guys, this was really very special. And again, to have you on during this time, we wanted to give back at PTV and celebrate the small businesses who we've been featuring on our broadcast series. And we wish you continued success, all the very best. You hang in there. And I can't wait to come with the camera crew and sample the different kinds of eggs Benedict that you have and all the rest soon. And I want to let the audience know that gift certificates available. And then also we're going to show the actual segment that we filmed on location on Connecticut Perspective TV at Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch in Waterbury. Johnny and Marilla, thank you very much for joining us on the show today. Wish you a wonderful weekend coming up, and thanks for everything you're doing for the community. Everybody appreciates it.
Thank you very much for having us. All right. Take care.
You're welcome. You take care. Again, that's Johnny and Marilla, and they are the owners of Johnny's Breakfast and Lunch located in Waterbury, Connecticut. Takeout and curbside pickup for fabulous breakfast and lunch is available. And again, a hardworking local business we feature right here exclusively on PTV. I'm your host, Jim Masters. Thanks for watching, everybody, on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You stay tuned. The segment's going to be coming up momentarily on our Facebook page. And also, we will be back with another interview. We're going to be doing lots of them here on our live stream worldwide on PTV. You have a great night.